Today we're going to discuss the highly opinionated topic about if there really is such a thing as the one, and we'll be taking a look at different points and perspectives to break it all down. Now, if this is your first time here and you find value in this video, please consider supporting our channel by subscribing. We upload videos each week that will help hone your game in the dating world. Drop your comments down below and tell us about all your thoughts and opinions, or just anything you feel like sharing, and we will be sure to reply to every single message. But without further ado, let's discuss how you know if he's the one for you. It's happening in coffee shops all around the world right now. Conversations between women that sound just like this. Oh my god, I can't believe how perfect we are for each other. I mean, he's really something. He may even be perfect. I knew it the second I met him. I honestly think he's my soulmate. Now, when you're young, it's easy to believe that life will be like a Disney movie. You'll meet your soulmate, fall in love at first sight, and you'll live happily ever after. Yet many of us find ourselves giving up hope when our happily ever after doesn't appear on schedule. And in a dating world where dating apps like Tinder or Bumble are king, finding a true soulmate can start to feel like nothing more than a fairy tale. Yet, even in your most cynical moments, you look around and you can see beyond a shadow of doubt that there are people you know who have met their soulmates. They're hard to miss. Those couples who aren't just happy together but seem to truly be meant for each other. And when you start to ask around about soulmates, not quite sure if you believe it yourself, you'll find lots of people ready to tell you their story. Yes, they'll say, I know he's the one. I've known since the moment I laid eyes on him, and you will believe it. So for all the romantics out there who are still waiting for their soulmate to come along, we put this list of soulmate signs and things to think about when considering who will be right for you. Differing opinions. Many important topics will have differing subjective views, and the topic of relationships is no different. Some relationship experts say that there may in fact be one person on the planet that was created to be the perfect match for you. Now, this person may be described as one who is in tune with you on many different levels, including emotionally and spiritually, and in some cases it may be love at first sight. Love at first sight exists for some people, and as crazy as it may sound to those who haven't experienced it, the one thing that soulmates always say is that when they found the one, they just knew. Call it a moment of intuition, but when some soulmates find each other, they claim they know that they've met their other half. There is often a sense of calm and certainty about their relationship from the very beginning. Even before they say it out loud, soulmates know that this relationship has a real chance of going the distance. Other experts, however, believe the total opposite and say that to think that there is only one soulmate for you is unrealistic and sets you up for massive disappointment and maybe even failed relationships, as you start to believe that when you meet the one, you'll know straight away. Things will be easy and this person will be perfect for you in every way. Both sides make good points and a compelling argument, but you can see where the first ideology is flawed, because there are so many factors that can make and break a relationship. In any case, when you are with someone, it will take a fair bit of work from both parties to ensure that you are both happy with the direction that you are headed in. And this means growing together and being on the same page in life when it counts. In fact, you and your soulmate can have some serious differences of opinion, but that's only natural. Different people have different thought patterns. However, when it comes to the most important things in life, like your values, goals, core beliefs, and priorities, you are totally on the same page. Soulmates tend to see the world through the same lens, which makes their connection so much deeper because they understand one another. When you're looking for soulmate signs, ask yourself whether your partner generally sees the world the way you do. You'll know you found your soulmate when the answer is a resounding yes. Soulmate advocates. Meeting the one or your soulmate is something most women desire, and from a relatively young age, mostly because of the novelty placed on the idea in movies as you're growing up. But I mean, who wants to settle for anything less than what they perceive as the best? Women who seek a soulmate will describe him as one who is on the same level, has very similar interests, is compatible, and simply just fits. There are professional matchmakers who believe that each person has a soulmate out there and it is up to them to search for that person. With matchmakers and online dating websites, it's easier for women to put themselves out there to meet potential soulmates, as these modern day dating sites allow you to include on your profile what will and won't work for you, along with describing your personality and interests, as well as what you're seeking in a mate. The chances of you finding your soulmate increase due to being able to seamlessly search outside of your geographical region. Being best friends. One of the best things about meeting your soulmate is that you are also meeting your best friend. While any other friendships you may have had before you meet will always be important, the connection between soulmates allows them to be the best friend that either of them has ever had. Soulmates just get each other. They can understand each other on a very deep level, even if they've only known each other for a very short time. If you find someone who very quickly becomes your number one support, your partner in crime, and the first person you text when you have good or bad news, there's a good chance that you have met your soulmate. Soulmates don't just love to be around each other, they have a deep respect for each other as well. And it's important to note that you cannot love somebody you don't respect, so look out for this. Soulmates accept each other, flaws and all, but when they step back to look at the total package, they see a partner that they are very proud to call their own. Because soulmates respect each other so profoundly, they handle their conflicts differently than many other couples. Soulmates like each other how they are, they don't want to change each other, so they tend to be less critical of each other. Even when in disagreement, they might explore your perception on any given matter and try to understand why you think or feel a certain way. A true soulmate won't want to turn you into something that you're not, but instead will want to be the best partner possible to support the person that you are and will become. Everyone deals with emotions from love to anger to sadness to joy in very different ways, which are connected to the different experiences that we have had and our different upbringings. For instance, some people might express their love for a partner by shows of affection such as a massage, while other people might express love being practical and doing something nice for the other person, like putting gas in their car or by cleaning their house. The same is true of anger. Some people withdraw in the face of conflict, while other people want to talk things out immediately. Many couples will find that when they fight, it devolves into a situation where both partners feel angry and misunderstood. But soulmates develop an emotional shorthand that allows both partners to be heard and get what they need. Being a best friend to someone that you're with definitely means moving in whatever direction where peace and mutual respect is the result. Those against the belief of the one. Now, plenty of professionals and regular people disagree that there is such a thing as the one when it comes to a partner. Psychological counseling services in general share the view that those who believe and wait for that magical soulmate to arrive are setting themselves up for failure. They assert that those who believe that another person will somehow magically complete and fulfill them sets them up for unhappiness. A deep connection with a partner is important, but the ability to form such a deep and intimate connection is possible with more than one person. Plenty of women have formed such relationships with more than one person in their lives. The beginning of relationships are exciting, passionate, and emotional. Ask a couple who have just found love if they believe their partner is the one, and the answer will most likely be yes. 4 years later though, they may despise each other to the point where they eventually break up. The reality of making a relationship work. Whether you believe there is only one man for you or not is not that big of an issue. What is important is that you realize that once the love chemicals begin to subside down the road, no matter how much you have in common or how deep your connection, your relationship will require work. The divorce rate hovers around 50%. This is an indication that at least half the couples out there getting married who thought they found the one were either wrong or didn't know how to handle conflicts that arose. Conflicts will come, annoying character defects will surface, hormones will bring on moody days. To have a successful relationship, you must understand how to work through these issues. Educate yourself. Whether a man you meet is the one or not, educate yourself on the differences between men and women. Learn about what works in a relationship and what doesn't. Go to experts for advice and be willing to take it. There are certainly differences between a man and a woman, and the more this fact is accepted, the more likely relationships will work. No one wants to meet the one and allow insecurities, fear, jealousy, or emotional baggage ruin the relationship. Do what you have to do to become whole, so that you and your soulmate can enjoy the love journey together in bliss. Don't rely on a man to make you happy. Be happy about yourself and allow that joy to radiate wherever you go. Thank you for watching our content. As always, please support our channel by subscribing and hitting the notification bell to be the first to know when we release our videos. Until next time, A to Zers.